Hi there, beautiful souls. Welcome and thank you for watching. I'm Gabrielle, retired medium in Germany, and I like to share some of my otherworldly experiences and insights. So, this one is about initiates of the secret mystery school's wisdom and their hidden messages. You probably already know about Leonardo da Vinci and how much secret knowledge he hid in his work, in his paintings, his writings and drawings, and nearly everywhere. And there are other people already disclosing a lot about that, and they can do it better than me. For example, Robert Edward Grant or other people, but I just want to let you know, as an ex-Rosicrucian, I know that Leonardo da Vinci was a Rosicrucian, and he had secret knowledge from the secret mystery schools going underground because they were persecuted by the Roman Catholic Church. And that's why he hid messages and knowledge in his paintings and his work. And you probably all know about his famous Last Supper, where he's showing the disciples of Jesus always kind of in groups of three. So they're matching the 12 astrological star signs, always grouped in three, for the four elements: water, air, fire, and earth. But there's another thing interesting, because I'm so about sound and I love experimenting with sound and to learn about sound. One guy I came across in the internet who had a look at the table from the Last Supper, where all these things were placed, looking kind of random, but nothing is random. Spirit world told me there is nothing random, there is no coincidence. Synchronicity is the way how spirit or source communicates. And either you get it or you don't. There are kind of three types of people: the ones who see after they are shown, and the ones who don't see. So that's it. And there are these pieces of bread all put upon the table, and this one guy just had the idea, because he was a musician and interested in music. He put the lines from the notes there, and so the pieces of bread formed some kind of melody or notes, and that really gave me a kick. That was very, very interesting. So he also was in Egypt. Many famous people went there. It was kind of the place of initiation, and many knew that. So there was kind of a tourism of every age to the places and the ancient temples of knowledge and initiation. And another initiate, quite well known, is Mozart. And he hid a lot of his knowledge in his music. So if you listen to Mozart's music, you come very easily into alpha brainwave states. And he did that on purpose in the instrumental things he composed, to get into the alpha state, which is kind of the easiest state in meditation to connect with spirit or with your own soul and receive some more ideas or impressions and inspirations. So I'm very interested in Johann Wolfgang Goethe, who also was an initiate of the Rosicrucians and of the secret knowledge of these groups. And He said in one of his books, a very famous thing. He had this book about Faust and his dialogue with the devil, in this case called Mephistopheles. And he lets Mephistopheles say in the famous dialogue these really very important words, like going like that. Mephistopheles is saying, I am a part of that force that always wants to create evil and yet creates good. And this is a core message, you know. I have to think instantly of the yin-yang symbol. If both forces of our polar duality world are in balance, working together instead of fighting each other, the so-called bad or black creates the good, yet it intends maybe something else. So it's all working in the cycle and in the circle where this yin and yang, the two polar forces, in their kind of looking like a fish form, are dancing with each other or working together with each other in harmony and balance. If it's hold in the circle, which is the symbol for God or the source, or however you want to name that, then the bad is only allowed to do a certain amount of kind of evil things, but it can never overpower the white part of the yin and yang. So it's about balance. The whole universe is about balance. And we can really stop being fear-mongered, because there's a higher plan in place and these powers are working. So even the so-called evil is working for the good. Relax, people. And don't fall for all the fear-mongering and the panic and whatever is outside catastrophic. It's about the peace, the harmony and the balance of yin and yang inside of ourselves. So that's what I want to leave you with today, and I hope you get a different viewpoint or some inspirations and other ideas. And it will help you to relax, because it's all going according to the plan of Source. Stop worrying. If you worry, you lower your vibration. You're in the lowest, like fear is a very low vibration. And when you're in fear, you cannot really use your logic part of the brain for the good. You can't think. At least you can't think clearly. So it's important to be in a peaceful and happy and joyful state, and you know best what makes you happy. So go and do that. Follow your happiness, your joyfulness, your bliss. That lifts up your energy, that makes you lighter. Why do you think the old Egyptians had in their process of the crossing over of a soul through the veil to the other side, the process of weighing your heart against a feather? If your heart is heavy with grief, sorrow, fear, sadness, whatever is lowering the vibration because it's a heavy feeling, well, you can't weigh that against a feather. You always kind of be on the scale down. So that's the important thing. Be light as a feather and allow yourself to be happy. There's nothing wrong. You are allowed to be happy still when there's war and catastrophe outside of you. And you might even change the outside war and whatever is there, embarrassing or not in order, upside down and wrong and false. by staying with the joy feeling that comes more or less directly from your soul and source. So, okay, I leave you with that. Thank you very much for watching. Blessings, love, and light to you all. Bye.